And we're back with another PicoCTF challenge, this time a big zip. Description: unzip this archive and find the flag. Hints: can Grep be instructed to look at every file in a directory and its subdirectories? So let's go ahead, let's download that. Let's open up our downloads file and we will extract here. So just unzipping this. And let's take a look at what we have. Apparently it's not done. There we go. So now it's fully unzipped and we have a bunch of folders, all with files in them with seemingly the same content. I guess it changes based off of directory, but it feels like we've got a lot of files here, and the title of the challenge indicates as much. It's a big zip. So let's get a sense of how many we have, how many files we have first, by opening a terminal here. And I'm going to do a find, and I'm going to pipe it to word count, and I'm going to count the number of lines. And that tells us we have 9,090 entries. Just to give you a sense of what I did there. So the find command tells you every file that's present in this directory and all the subdirectories. And so I'm piping it to less here, just so it doesn't just immediately scroll by. And I'll hit the space bar a few times just so you can see there are in fact a lot of files here. So how can we go about this? Well, two simple ways. First, we got the hint to use Grep. What Grep can do is Grep is like a fancy search tool across text files. So let's start very simple. We'll look at something like this file right here, and we will take a look at its contents. I'm going to print it out right here, and it says, crushing disappointment for Vizniak, who had invested 12 years in its development. So to get a sense of how Grep works, and I recommend always doing this, always build these commands up slowly, piece by piece, making sure you understand it. You give a search term, so in this case, crushing, and then where you want to search. I think this is the order. We're going to find out in just a second. And it was. What you can see here is we get highlighted what matched, and then the entire line in that file. So that's good. If we were to put something that wasn't present, like I didn't see ZZZZ, there's only 3 Z's, I said like 6, you get no return. So this is good. We know how to search. Now, is there a way to search over all the files that are present? Well, yes, there's something called recursion. So we could say recursively search, meaning search not just these files, but every file. And we want to search for PicoCTF, which is what our flag looks like. And we're going to say, rather than this text file, we want every text file and every directory. We're going to search over those. And what we can see is inside of this folder, PMB, CYA, inside of another folder, inside of this file, we have a line that says genes and brains and books in code, and then the flag. So the command line is cool and it's fun, but a lot of people, you're like, okay, I'm not going to remember all this stuff. So I would recommend something like VSCode as a faster way to do this, a less error-prone, certainly way. So I've opened up VSCode. I've opened the big zip files directory, and we're going to go over here to the search, and we're going to search. First, let's search on crushing, just to prove that we still know what's going on, and we get our one expected entry that we saw before. Now let's search for Pico, and we immediately find it. And what's really nice about this is you can reveal it in the Explorer over here. You could open the containing file. This just adds a lot of niceties. So it's something I would highly recommend. Let's go ahead, let's submit our flag and get our credit. Perfect. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment. It helps me out with YouTube. Thanks a lot. Bye.